Yeah, let's watch this.
Alrighty, folks. If you're watching on TikTok right here, if you're watching on a YouTube right here, it is time. The NFL season is almost back. We're getting our season predictions out right here, right now. Why? Because Rutgers and Howard is on in 10 minutes and 52 seconds.
No. It's Colorado and North Dakota State.
I know, but Rutgers and Howard are playing in 10 minutes.
Oh, well, nobody cares.
I do. Kyle Munungai. Let's get it going because, believe it or not, the next time we come in here, we're going to be talking about week one predictions. We're going to be breaking down the games. We're going to be talking about Chiefs and Ravens. We talk about the Packers and the Eagles and other teams in there. So let's get our predictions out of the way here, right now. Let's start off. Let's not waste any of your time. Let's start with the AFC East division predictions. Let me know who makes the postseason and the division winner. Let's start off from the bottom up. Fourth in the AFC East for me is going to be the New England Patriots. I don't think anybody's going to really disagree with that take. The Patriots should be pretty bad this year with Drake May, or they just announced they're going to start Jacoby Brissett, which is Jacoby Brissett's going to lead you to absolutely nothing. So that I think New England will struggle this year. If I got to give a record, I'll give it 3-14. Jalen Polk and whatnot with Drake May. I think he will start, of course, at some point in the season. But as it stands right now, they're not going to be a good team. They're going to go 3-14 in my initial prediction. Wayne, you look befuzzled over there. Do you have a?
Yeah, I'm just making sure I have my 7 teams for playoffs.
You have a Patriot.
Yeah. So for the Pats, I have them at 4-13 for the season.
Okay, I have them at 3-14, so not too wild. Next up, I have the Dolphins finishing third in the AFC East, 9-8, and missing out on the postseason. Dolphins are one of the teams I'm kind of out on this year. Just in terms, it's kind of the same show, same story, different year with Miami, and I'm too high on them. The AFC is just so stacked, maybe as stacked as it's ever been in the history of the sport. So I don't think Miami makes the postseason. Tyreek and Waddle and Tua are all great. The secondary, they just lost so much on that back end of the secondary this past season. So I think Miami goes 9-8, misses the postseason.
For me, third in the division is the Bills at 10-7.
Okay, playoffs or no?
Yeah, because
you got Buffalo making the playoffs.
The other AFC teams, I don't think will.
Okay.
Have good enough records.
My number 2 will be the Buffalo Bills. I think we're kind of underrating this receiving core. Curtis Samuel and Keon Coleman will be enough, I think. You got Josh Allen. I think Dalton Kincaid will be a huge upgrade for this team as he gets better. I do think Buffalo will have a better season than many people have kind of expected. 11-6. I don't know how much playoff success I can project for them, but I got Buffalo 11-6.
Excuse me. For my second in the division, I have the Jets at 11-6.
Okay. Why? You just feel?
Well, I have the Dolphins a little bit higher on them.
Whoa.
Just because the Dolphins retained almost everybody that they had last year.
Okay. I have the Jets winning the division at 13-4.
Yes, here's what differs between me and you with this.
Because I have the Jets, I think they, like I said, win the division, and they have the overall number 1 seed in the AFC. They get the first round bye. Okay. If you recall, which we've been doing this show now for over a year, which seems crazy. Last year, I was all in on the Jets. I had the Jets winning the Super Bowl. That went down 4 plays into the season. My Jets prediction went awry. I'm back on the bandwagon. All right, I'm back. I'm riding. Let's go, Jets country. Let's ride. I have them winning the division.
You want me to stop riding?
John Jones.
Yeah, so I have the Dolphins winning the division, but they're also 11-6.
Along with the Jets?
Yes.
It's okay, so not wild.
That's what I'm like. I don't have a guaranteed winner against with the AFC East. I feel like it's going to be a really close division this year with all the teams, but both the top 2 teams in the division for the Dolphins and the Jets for me are at 11-6. Dolphins winning the division.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's probably the right mindset to think of. I'm just so high on what this Jets team is doing once again. So I have the Jets winning the AFC East. Let's move on to the AFC North, the most competitive division in the NFL. up there with the NFC South, right? Those two divisions. No, the AFC North is the most competitive division. I do think the Baltimore Ravens come out and win that division once again, just like they
I
did.
thought we were doing worst to best.
We are. So I think the Pittsburgh Steelers go fourth in the division, 7-10.
Oh.
Is
Great minds
this
think alike.
is this the year Mike Tomlin
this
doesn't
the
have a winning
dagger?
record? Yes, it will be.
I'm pretty sure we also said that last year.
I said it last year, and I probably said it every year I've been alive in the womb. I said this is the years the Steelers are not going to make the postseason.
When you were in the womb, they almost went. They went
won
to
the
the
Super
Super
Bowl.
Bowl against the Seahawks and lost.
Okay. It's called an exaggeration.
And then 4 years later, they went to
It's
the
called
Super
an
Bowl.
exaggeration. Let me live, please. I have the Steelers at 7-10.
I also have the Steelers at 7-10 and finishing last in the AFC North.
This guy's just riding on my coattails.
I had these done at 8 o'clock this morning.
Coattails.
So,
Wah. I don't even get up at 8 because I'm a college kid.
I'm only a junior, so. I got my permit today, guys. Wish me
Nobody
luck.
gives a fuck. Who the fuck is this guy? Anyway, let's move on. And this is a division. I don't know if it's ever happened in NFL history.
Damn, that guy's.
I have
cold.
3 teams winning 11 or more games. I don't know if that's ever happened. Browns finished as
Oh,
the
I
3rd
d-
seed.
No, I don't.
They make the postseason at 11-6. Big Browns guy this year. Okay, I love the Browns. I love Brown teams. I get the Browns 11-6.
For me, the Browns also finished third in division at 10-7.
Playoffs?
No.
Playoffs?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, they do not make the playoffs.
Okay, no playoffs for the Brownies. I had the Bengals at 11-6 and second in the AFC North. Joseph is back. I don't know if he has a longer name, is back. Jamar Chase, maybe back. Maybe back, baby back, baby back, maybe back ribs. They'll be fine. 11-6.
For me, yeah. Oh, shit. Okay. For me, the Bengals I have at 11-6 as well, making the playoffs.
And then winning the division will be the Baltimore Ravens at 12-5 for me. Derrick Henry is a huge addition, and we'll see.
How the fuck did we get 3
with
out
that-
of the 4 teams in the AFC North to have the same record?
You have the Ravens as well.
I
at
have the
12-5?
Ravens at 12-5.
He's just copying me left, right, and center.
Like I said, I had this done before you even woke up this morning. So
Listen, I had it done yesterday.
no, you did not. You were literally writing it down 20 minutes ago when we were watching Impractical Jokers.
Listen, pal. You just spit.
Yeah, I know.
So much.
That was the whole point.
Listen, I had this done the night of the Chiefs-Niners Super Bowl. Okay.
Bro went through 80 goddamn episodes.
Okay. And if you were at the Jesus Christ crucifixion, what you would also notice is I was writing down. I wasn't watching him get hung. I was watching.
He got stapled or nailed.
Hung. Still get hung. He's still hung like a horse.
When you say hung for death, they usually mean around the neck with
I
a
know.
noose.
I know, but he was still hung on a cross.
He was nailed.
Nailed.
Pause. Jesus Christ.
What you didn't see in that famous picture is I have a little bit of a, I have a notebook
What'd you
writing
write
down
with?
my predictions.
Feather and ink,
No, I used a buffalo hide. I just had the whole hide.
like the Indians.
Yeah.
Or Indians.
Mm-hmm. We don't call them that. We call them indigenous people.
The indigenous people. Sorry.
Let's move on. You racist piece of garbage.
AFC West.
AFC West is my favorite division. No, it's not.
The
The Broncos will go 4-13. I'm not a Bo Nix
Jesus
guy.
Christ.
What?
Okay.
Too high?
No.
They're not going to be a good team. When Cortland Sutton is running around there as your wide receiver one,
he's
What?
gonna make sideline catches. Dude, that guy looks like Shaq.
Derek Lewis.
Yeah.
My
balls
hot.
was hot.
I have the.
He just opened up with a flag.
I got the Broncos
2
winning.
seconds.
If you were watching two guys screw each other over, so I like my own live. Yep, that's what I do. Can I switch? Flip camera. There we go. Yep, there he goes, pounding a fucking way. Bang, bang, my balls
Is this
was hot.
heavyweight?
Yeah.
I was gonna say. They
All right.
always look like
Anyway.
that. For me, the Broncos.
Enough shenanigans. Back to work.
Oh, for me, the Broncos aren't last in the division. For me, the Raiders are last in the division
Wow.
at 6-11.
I have the Raiders third at 7-10. That's wild to say they're last in the division.
I have the
How could they be worse than the Broncos? They put in Christian Wilkins, improvement at quarterback, Barack Bowers, and they're going to be worse than the
and
Denver Broncos?
That's their only offense. Brock Bowers.
Devontae Adams. What?
If Gardner Minshew can throw him the ball.
They had Aiden O'Connell last year, who Gardner Minshew's a clear improvement over Aiden O'Connell. If you don't think Gardner Minshew's an improvement over Aiden O'Connell, stop watching ball.
Don't judge the pick at the end of the season. You'll see. Broncos.
What do you have them at? The Raiders' record?
6-11.
Oh, I have them at 7-10, so it's not like I'm too far off.
But they have the Broncos at 7-10.
That's just wild.
No,
the Broncos are not going to win 7 games.
I'm high on Bo Nix, and I don't know why, but I love my old white quarterbacks. I called Bo Nix was going to be good at Oregon, and now I'm just going to hype him up in the NFL too, even though it's a completely different world. But we're going with it.
Wild stuff having Bo Nix and the Broncos.
You should see who I have winning the division.
No, you don't. You don't have them. There's no way. You better not have the guys. No, you're not. Okay, I'll believe it when I see it. Number 2 is the Chargers at 8-9, and they better be number 2. The Chiefs have won the division every year since 2016. I think that continues. 8-9, not enough to make the playoffs. Only one team from this division does make the postseason. With 3 teams in the AFC making the postseason,
Excuse me.
Whoa,
sorry.
now. I'm going to make a pivot. I don't think the Browns make the playoffs at 11-6.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Well,
your predictions are way weirder than mine. So in second in the division, I have the Chiefs at 10-9. Okay.
Oh,
second in the division, I have the Chargers at 9-8.
Okay, 9-8. I have them 8-9. Look,
first in the division's pretty obvious.
This is a big year for Justin Herbert because he's been historically in his career set up with an amazing roster. Mike Williams, Keenan Allen, Austin Eckler, Quentin Johnston now, and Ladd McConkey, Josh Palmer. They don't have a top 50 receiver on their team, which you can't say that about many teams in the league.
I don't think you could say that about almost any team.
The Patriots, the Broncos. Cortland Sutton's close. Is Cortland Sutton top 50? Who knows?
I'm not going to list 50
Packers,
wide receivers.
You say?
I'd say Jaden Reed is up there.
Yeah.
Jaden Reed.
The Giants.
Pretty good.
If you call Malik Neighbors a top 50 all yet.
Well, he's just a
I'd have to name 50 receivers, which I'm not going to. But let's move on to the Chiefs, who win the division again, 12-5.
God damn it. I have the Chiefs winning the division at 12-5 as well.
Okay, I know. You want to be like me. They want to act, walk, talk, and act like me to just not be the next best thing, but not quite
I hate the way that you walk. I hate the way that you talk.
All right, AFC South. I think this will be the most intriguing division. And this is...
Damn.
So you stop... You sound like a guy from SpongeBob, though. So, I think this... If I can only watch games from from a team in the division, I'd pick the AFC South.
Oh.
I'd pick the AFC South.
I'm watching the AFC North. What the hell?
I'd watch the NFC North just because of the Vikings. But, like, if I'm just a neutral fan, Tom Aspinall. Have you ever been fingered by an MMA fighter?
Huh?
You never seen that?
No. What?
He asked this woman, you ever been fingered by an MMA fighter? What? Fingered? Yeah. What would it take?
What would it take to let me enter?
Number 4 in the AFC South is the Tennessee Titans. They've had a really good offseason. They bring in Ernest Jones, who I'll be completely honest with, I didn't really know who that guy was, which I guess he's pretty good. But
he's the Notre Dame running back, isn't he? No,
Ernest Jones?
No.
They're edge rusher for the Rams that are now on the Titans. So you didn't know who he was either. So
yeah, nobody knows who Ernest Jones is.
But he's actually not bad.
No, who's the Notre Dame? Oh, that was like oh, never mind. I know who that is now.
Kyron Williams.
What?
Look at his combo from Tommy Aspinall. This is just...
Okay, for me, last in the division, I have the Titans at 7-10.
I have him at 7-10 as well. If I said that, look at this. Ready?
Oh yeah, so he's
little
1-2.
Little here he goes. Here he's winding up. Bang bang, bang bang. Oh! Stop.
I don't get why do they have to. Every single time someone gets knocked out, they still do extra punches at the end. What is the reasoning for that?
Because
is
what
that
if they're
just
knocked
to make
out?
Sure?
What if they're not?
Oh.
They go until the ref pulls them off. Some guys don't. Some, if you know you knock him out, he's stiff. The one guy, he had a knockout, and he went like this. He was about to punch. He's like,
oh yeah, he stopped.
He thought he was like a freaking in the movies. This isn't you. Let's move on. Number 3 is the Jags at 8-9.
Oh,
I don't think they're that good. I don't think they're that good.
Well, I just don't think.
Um,
I'll
losing Calvin Ridley. I mean, Christian Kirk's a fine enough player.
Christian Kirk was great too. Goddamn it, dude, he was carrying my fantasy, and
Yeah.
that's really sad to say that Christian Kirk is carrying a fantasy league. But
Well, he had Tyreek Hill, so I don't think he was carrying your fantasy.
or 3 years ago,
Yeah,
when
Tyreek
we
Hill
played
has
on-
50.
Whenever we
Christian
played on
Kirk has
NFL
14.
fantasy,
We've never done that.
yes, we did the first year.
Never
the
did
first
that.
year.
Never did it. Nope. That's
My
just,
seventh
that's
grade
disgusting.
year.
That's disgusting
When
to
you
say
were-
we played an NFL
Yeah, when you were
fantasy.
cyber.
I never played an NFL fantasy
Yes,
in my
we
life.
did.
I never did that.
Yes,
The
we
year
did.
before, Adam and Colby joined.
Yeah, your freshman year,
Maybe, I don't know. I don't believe that ever
because
happened.
it was during COVID.
I don't think
and
I've
everything.
ever downloaded NFL fantasy in my life.
Yeah, we did.
Look at this head kick. Bang.
Oh,
Um,
Alex Fajita.
He stopped because he thought it was over. Let's move on. Number 2 is going to be the Houston Texans. I don't have them winning the division. They're the trendy team.
Oh, my number 3 is the Colts at 8
Oh.
and 9. By the way, just want to
Colts
make
at
that
8 and 9. That's
Yeah.
disgusting because I have the Colts winning the division at 11 and 6. AR5. I don't have him in my MVP race right now, but I'm going to take out Patrick Mahomes because he's a bum.
Oh, okay.
AR5 is my
Yeah,
number.
so at my number 2, I have the Jags at 10 and 7, and for me winning the division, I have the Texans at 11 and 6.
It's fine. They ain't no Indianapolis Colts. You know what I'm saying?
But the Colts don't have C.J. Stroud. They don't have Tank Dell. They don't have Nico Collins. They don't have Joe Mixon.
They got Anthony freaking Richardson.
They don't have Dalton Schultz and
They
Cade
got
Stover.
Dalton
They don't have
they
Will
have-
Anderson Jr. They don't have Derek Stingley Jr.
Can I speak?
They don't have Jalen Petrie. They don't have Jimmy Ward.
They don't have Damian Pierce.
I was gonna say that just for jokes, but I was like, yeah, he's
They don't have
dog shit.
Brevin Jordan.
Brevin Jordan's elite, dude. He's 6'7".
Laramie Tunzel. What's funny about Laramie Tunzel? He didn't do anything wrong. NFC East.
What about a gas mask?
I think the NFC East is the SEC of divisions.
AFC
That is
North.
wild from YouTube. Look
AFC
at that.
North.
Skipping 45.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh,
my
my
Roku.
God.
If I watch a video over 30 minutes, it immediately gives me minute ads, and I can't skip them.
I remember when I was a wee little lad, when a 15-second ad was egregious
Yeah.
with no skips. Now I can look. Now I can skip. Thank God. I
No,
thought
you can
that-
just go to the next one, but it gives you more
Oh.
ads in the video.
That's disgusting.
I know.
It's
Anything to make money.
in
I
a
guess.
couple of years, we're gonna turn into, you're watching ads.
Yeah,
with a
you ever
little
see
bit
that
of
in like
video.
2018? It was a thing. You're like, oh, YouTube video with one ad. YouTube videos with ads. Ads with YouTube video.
God. Damn. NFC East. 4th is gonna be the Giants. I'm out on them. 4 and 13.
Who was in on me?
Yeah, not many. Not many people. 4 and 13.
Well, for me, I have the Giants last in the division at 6 and 11.
You're too nice. They suck.
They went like 6 and 11 last year.
I don't believe it.
I don't know what the record was last year.
I
I
don't
know
believe it.
Didn't they go 5 and 12? No.
I don't believe it.
I don't know what they went last
Number 3. I have
year.
the,
They're looking.
I have the Commanders at 8 and 9. I think they'll be a good team. Jaden Daniels. I think Jahan Dotson is not on the team. I think Terry McLaurin will have his best year of his career because I have him on my fantasy team. I have the Commanders 8-9.
I have the Commanders at 7 and 10.
Okay, it's one off. Why are you saying one
No, you
off?
said. I thought you said 9 and 8.
8 and 9.
Okay, continue.
Number 2 is the Eagles at 10 and 7. I'm not a big Eagle guy this year. I don't think they're going to be too great. I do think they can make the playoffs. I'd be pretty surprised if they win a playoff game, though. So, Adam Ball at 9. You just joined the live. Eagles are not going to win anything. So, fuck your fucking birds.
For me, I have the Eagles at 10 and 7.
I have them at 10 and
second
7.
in the division.
I have the Cowboys at number 1 at 12 and 5. You have an 11-6.
No.
You have an 13 and 4.
11 and 6. Yeah.
Okay. Dallas, I think Dak Prescott could win an MVP this year. There's lots of guy nobody's talking about for an MVP. With
What? Huh?
CD Lamb.
There you go.
CJ Lamb.
His actual name is like. I don't even think I can legally say it because I'm so white. I don't think I can legally say his name.
Quintavious Jones.
It's
Julio Jones.
It's insane. Yeah, but for me, I have the Cowboys winning the division at.
What's the blackest name in the NFL?
11 and 6.
L'Jarius Sneed. There it is.
No, there's like.
DeBrickashaw Ferguson.
That's a black guy right there.
Okay, let's stop until we get community noted.
Get banned.
NFC South. Panthers go 3 and 14. Not good. They suck. Freaking Panthers suck. Freaking Dave Temper sucks. Jonathan Brooks is
Wait,
out.
what division are we doing?
NFC South.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Adam Thielen sucks. Brian Burns not on the team. Chuba Hubbard sucks.
Chuba Hubbard was good at Oklahoma State with Tyler
not-
Wallace and whatever the quarterback's name was. Sanders?
Mason Rudolph.
Saunders?
Spencer Sanders.
Yeah,
Mason
that guy.
Rudolph.
No, he didn't. They didn't play with us.
Bang! Speaking of that, you ever see that Colts guy on TikTok? This is our Colts.
Oh,
This is
yeah,
our
he makes
team.
a song.
I love
of
his
it.
videos. They're great. Look at this
For me,
overhead.
I have the Panthers. I have the. God damn. I have the Panthers at 5-12 and finishing last in the NFC South. They're actually going to get moved to the XFL at the end of this year.
I could see.
I heard it from.
They
Roger
finally have
Goodell.
their pick this year, so.
I heard it from Roger Goodell.
Shador Sanders, you are a Carolina Panther.
It'll be just like college. He's got no line. Okay. Second in the division for me are the Saints.
6
at
and 11.
8-9.
6 and 11. They suck. Saints suck. Saints, I
I can
can't
see him getting at least 8 wins.
look at this.
But that's like the max.
He thinks he's all good.
Damn. All right. Yeah, I got the Saints finishing third in the division at 8-9.
6 and 11. I'm out on Derek Carr. I'm out on Chris Olave. I'm out on.
Whoa, Chris Olave, excuse me?
You have him on your team?
Yes.
I don't
no.
give off. Well, yes, you do, because I tried to trade for him.
Oh, yeah. I'm
then-
out on Chris. I didn't get him, so I'm out on Chris Olave.
Yeah, I don't like his freaking bum ass.
Go trade for Christian Watson or something.
Why? For him
Because
to be
he's
my
elite.
for he to be my 7th receiver. You know how good my receivers are?
Okay.
Marvin
I have
Harrison.
I don't care.
Marvin
I have the
Harrison,
Falcons finishing
Tank
second
Dell,
in the division at
Debo
9-8.
Samuel, Zay Flowers, Terry McLaurin, another guy don't remember.
You only need 3 wide receivers until bye weeks.
But that's not true because I have more chances of guys breaking out.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I have the Falcons finishing second in the division at 9-8.
I had the Falcons at 10 and 7. Kirk Cousins.
Second in the division or first?
Yes, second in the division. Tied with the Buccaneers at 10 and 7.
I have the Bucks at 10-7 and winning the division.
I think
so.
it's great to see Baker Mayfield kind of finally get his home. Yeah.
That sounds impossible considering he went to Texas Tech and then Oklahoma and then the Browns and then
The Panthers and then the Rams for.
I always forget he was on the Panthers. That was like the
No, it's gonna be great to a couple of years call it. You remember when Baker Mayfield was on the Rams
for one night and then just dipped.
Yep.
And he wore number 17.
NFC North. The Vikings go 7 and 10.
Oh.
And I don't want to talk about it.
I also. Have
I
the
don't wanna
Vikings-
talk about it.
I
Stop
also
talking
have the
about it. I don't
Vikings
wanna
at
talk
7
about
and
it.
10.
7
For me, third in the division, I have the Bears at 8 and 9.
9 and 8 for the Bears. Listen, I think Caleb Williams.
Jesus Christ.
I don't think Caleb Williams will have a welcome to the NFL rookie moment. He's that good. Kid's that good.
Stop the riding.
Kid's that good. John Jones.
For me, I have the Packers finishing second in the NFC North.
I have the Lions at 11 and 6.
I have the Packers at 10 and 7.
Lions go 11 and 6. So do Green Bay, but I like Green Bay more. So I'm going to put Green
I
Bay.
have the Lions at 12 and 5 and finishing first in the NFC North.
Okay. NFC West. I have the Atlanta Hawks at 8 and 9. Seattle Seahawks. If you're from A-Town,
You lived in Berwick your entire. You're gonna start throwing up gang signs. Stop.
yeah. Well, if you're from A-Town, you know.
I have the
I come from
Cardinals finishing last in the NFC
That's
West
disgusting.
at 6 and 11.
That's disgusting. I have the Rams third at 9 and 8. I love these Rams.
Hey, Adesanya.
Watch this. Look, watch this knockout from Bajeda. Watch this. Look at that. Oh, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Oh, bye. Great knockout.
When the hell was this? Oh, this was from like
a year and a half ago, 2 years ago.
Alex Bajeda did not have his Brazilian people with him.
Mm-hmm.
For me, second in the division in the NFC West is the Seahawks at 9 and 8.
I have the Cardinals at 9 and 8. This is one of my biggest rides of the season. You know, I'm riding. I'm riding.
For me, second in the division, I have the Rams at 10 and 7.
And I think I'll think the Niners actually win the division.
Wow, what a hot take.
I hate when people do that in sports media. They do it a lot, whether it's First Take or whatever. They say something that the consensus believes, but they think it's like a bold take. Like, I'm actually going to pick Patrick Mahomes to win the MVP. And before you call me crazy, like they just think they're like everybody thinks they're stupid or, you know.
Okay. Yeah, me also have 49ers first in division.
Derrick Henry, big, strong, fast. You have been spitting a lot
I know.
because you're just a lyrical genius. You just spit bars.
Okay. Moving on to our college football playoff.
No.
12-team bracket predictions.
No.
Oh, we have to do the conference championship.
We got to do conference championship.
Okay.
You got to watch this, too. It's funny.
Okay.
In the NFC Championship game, I think it will be the Green Bay Packers and the San Francisco 49ers, a rematch of last year's
Divisional.
divisional playoff. Let's see where he is.
Look at the freeze frame.
So that's my pick.
Okay. For me, I have the Lions and 49ers in the NFC Championship.
Shocker.
Yep. You guys will be shocked by my AFC Championship predictions.
I think watch this. He shoves him, I think. Is this the wrong one?
It's not even one big shove. He's just holding him and
He just didn't
forcefully
want to
moving it to the
see him.
side.
My AFC Championship, I will go with the Jets.
What? Like, what happened? What knockout
Is
happened?
that Adesanya Bejedo?
Oh.
I'll go with the Jets taking on the Chiefs. I think this would be an amazing game. I would just, oh my God, Aaron Rodgers, maybe his last season. Nobody's talking about
Definitely not his last season.
this. Is this Aaron's last year?
Hell
Okay.
no.
Okay. Jordan Travis is there. You never know.
Okay.
But I have I thought about this pick, and I'm like, this is way too storybook. But I got the Jets and the Packers.
But remember the scriptwriters? So.
I got the Jets and the Packers. That might. Oh my goodness, Aaron Rodgers against.
Maybe you should be going. Where you go, scriptwriter? God.
Jets Packers Super Bowl is my pick.
Okay. For me, I have the guess who? The Chiefs and the Ravens in the AFC Championship. Wow.
Woo! Go Flock Nation. Go ahead.
And then I have the Lions Chiefs Super Bowl. Lions win.
Okay.
Their first Super Bowl ever.
I fucking hate the Lions. Listen. We're gonna fill out our college football picks, and then, along with our Week 1 picks, we'll give award predictions because I was here for an hour and a half earlier, and I'm here for another half hour.
So what are we doing?
Just the college football playoff because it's starting, and then next week, Tuesday, it'll be award predictions, Week 1 picks.
Okay.
And then we don't really need to make up anything.
I watch Colorado and North Dakota State already? Thank you.
We don't really need to make up anything because we'll just have games to pick. So,
okay.
Cool. Anyway, let's move on to our college football playoff predictions. The 4 conference champions. I'll just rattle off all 4 conference championships.
Who is at Rutgers right now watching this game?
Rutgers students, New Jersey. Purdue's Kansas.
Yeah, did you hear that?
West Lafayette, yeah, it's Indiana. West Lafayette's in Indiana.
We gotta be talking about that. There's no way.
It's a freaking hot dog. How are they gonna put a spy in a hot dog? Why are we at Purdue Stadium?
Oh, what the fuck?
That might have just been the fair was at Purdue, and now they're playing this game here.
I don't know.
Is the first play of college football we watched today going to be a pick touchdown?
Wow, it really was.
Do you ever do that when you just turn on a game and the first play is a touchdown and you're like, am I a superhero? Wow. Touchdown Rutgers.
I want Rutgers to be good every year, but they're just dog shit.
They're actually going to be good this year.
They're just dog shit.
They are higher ranked in the Big Ten rankings than Washington.
Washington also lost everybody.
Washington made the national title game. I don't care.
Okay. Let's move on to the college football playoff.
Here are my 4 conference champions. SEC is going to be the Dogs of Georgia.
Yes.
Big Ten is going to be the Ducks of Oregon.
Yes. I have that too. I have both of those too.
Big 12 is going to be the Jayhawks.
I have
Kansas.
Arizona. I have Arizona in the Big 12.
It's not bad. I'll take Kansas to be a top
That's
4
not bad.
seed.
Jalen Daniels? Yeah, that's the quarterback.
And the ACC champ will be North Carolina.
I have Louisville winning the
I have North Carolina
ACC
winning.
championship.
Louisville, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So those are our 4. Who is out of the group of 5 going to make it? I'll take Liberty and the Flames.
That's
They have a really good quarterback.
for me. I'm taking the Boise State Broncos.
Okay. So those are 5 teams. We got 7 left. Here are my 7 at large. I'll list off. We'll just alternate 7 at large teams. The first one's got to be Texas. They'll make it.
I have Texas at the 5 seed.
Okay. I have Texas as the 5 as well. I'll have Ohio State at 6.
I have Ohio State at 6.
Well, good picks. My number 7 team is going to be Ole Miss. Jackson Dart.
My 7 team's also Ole Miss.
Jackson Dart and company at 7.
Please tell me you don't have them at 8.
You know if you have this team at 8, I'm going to kill you. I think Cam Ward and Miami gets into the playoffs as an at-large team.
Wow.
They could win the ACC.
That's insane.
You know what? I'm changing that. Nope. Miami's winning the ACC. I forgot they were in the conference. Miami wins the ACC, not North Carolina. Miami gets 4, so my number, 8 now?
Yeah.
Instead, not Miami. We're going to go with Penn State at number 8. They make the playoff.
My number 8, I have Alabama.
I'll have Alabama at 9.
I have Mizzou at 9.
Mizzou at 9. So 3 spots left, 10, 11, and 12. Number 10, I'll have Notre Dame.
I have Notre Dame at 10.
Okay. 11, I'll have Mizzou.
11, I have Penn State.
Penn State, 11. And
And
12, who's that?
Liberty.
12's that
You have
Liberty team.
Liberty,
so,
and I have Boise State at the 12.
so
And then I got I have partial brackets set up back here.
national championship prediction, because it's tough to predict every freaking bracket.
Well, I'm just going to go off of what I had, I guess.
Okay. Let's do semifinal predictions.
So I got the 1 versus the whatever, and then so on and so on.
My semifinal, I think it'll be Georgia versus Texas.
Okay. You don't have what I have.
SEC match. And then
So this is semifinal, right? Final 4.
Yeah.
All right.
And then in the other one, it's going to be Oregon, and I think my sleeper that's going to make a run is going to be Mizzou. Lower seed.
Luther Burden. Yep.
Lower seed. I think Mizzou makes a run to the semifinal.
For me, I have Georgia versus OSU. Not Oklahoma State, guys.
Oregon State?
Yeah, Ohio State.
Oregon State.
So Georgia versus Ohio State, and my next one is Oregon versus Texas.
Okay. My national championship will be Texas versus Oregon.
My national championship is Ohio State versus Oregon. Ohio
Big
State
Ten
takes
match?
down Georgia.
Could be a rematch of the Big Ten championship game. Okay. My national champion
Is Texas.
is the Oregon Ducks.
Wow.
They got what's his name?
Shocker. Go
Nazir
figure.
Muhammad
You
in
go
Oregon.
fucking take.
Dylan Gabriel.
Huh?
Who's the Muhammad guy from Washington? Naz Muhammad. No, that's an NBA player.
It's,
Muhammad. The
yeah,
dude
I know
that
his
played
last
for-
name's Muhammad.
Yeah. They got a lot of transfers.
Because he transferred from Washington. That's why, you didn't even know about that.
They
like,
have
3
a
weeks
they have a
ago.
they have a big 3 at wide receiver. Tez Johnson, Evan Stewart, and Trayshawn.
Yeah,
Holden.
hop on the Evan Stewart bandwagon with me. Let's go.
He's no Tez Johnson.
He'll be good. He'll be good.
I
Evan
ha-
Stewart will probably have more yards than Tez Johnson.
I have Oregon winning the national title, but here are 5 teams.
I have Oregon also winning the national championship
Okay.
over
I was
Ohio
gonna
State
give you your
University.
shine.
Well, now you can go and ramble.
Give me 5 teams that didn't make it that can. My first one's
Whoa.
going to be LSU. 5 teams that didn't make it that could definitely make it.
Hold on.
First
Let me
one's going to be
think.
LSU. Okay.
LSU's definitely one of them. Yeah.
I have LSU could be a team that makes it that doesn't. Oklahoma State, ride the Ollie Gordon train. Right, I think Oklahoma
They're
State.
just so ass.
They're
It's literally
ranked.
just Ollie Gordon.
They're ranked.
They're not. Yeah, I guess that could make it.
I like Texas A&M a lot this year.
Kevin
Connor Wegman, I think is gonna be really good. I like the A&M boys. Michigan, of course, national champions.
Yeah, so LSU and Michigan for me.
And then finally, I'll go Tennessee with Nico.
Lama the
Nico I.
whatever the fuck his name is.
And while we're at it, let's give a Heisman pick.
Jackson Dart.
I'll go Jalen
So,
Milroe.
I'll
Jalen Milroe's
give
my
5
Heisman.
teams. I'll give 5 teams.
Okay.
For me,
You already have
Kansas,
Kansas,
LSU,
LSU,
and you said who else? What did I agree with you with?
Michigan.
Michigan. My 2 others, I'm going with Oklahoma
Good pick.
and I guess USC. I don't
I like
really know.
USC. They'd be fine.
We'll go USC.
here's the thing. Jackson Arnold, who is the Oklahoma quarterback, I think he's this year's Drake May.
What are you?
In terms of, I remember I was talking to you a couple years ago. I was on the Drake May. I said, after just a freshman quarterback, threw for 5 touchdowns against a small school and is legit. Oklahoma tomorrow night takes on Temple.
Oh, so yeah.
Small school, big showing as a young guy, and he'll turn into be really, really good and be a first-round pick.
Look at the quarterback's last name. Scroggins.
Mm-hmm. Your Heisman? I have Jalen Milrow.
Good pick.
Because you
My
couple...
Heisman? Quinn Ewers.
Okay. Not
Or
bad.
Jackson Dart. I'm so high on the white boys.
Too bad Arch Manning start by week 6. So. That'll do it for Talking About Balls. Pretty short episode, but I've been here for 2 hours.
It's also, we were supposed to start at 5. We didn't start till